Hello everybody, this is Jaap Hollander again about advanced provocative techniques, and this fourth video is about channeling crazy characters. This is what we call this technique. This technique was derived from Phil Jeremiah. Phil Jeremiah is a wonderful provocative coach and therapist from Wales, England. And his work, his provocative style is just crazy. It's off the wall. If you ever get a chance to take a training with him, I can highly recommend it. It's not so easy to emulate, but even if you can emulate Phil Jeremiah a little bit, you are already a lot more dramatic as a provocative coach or a provocative therapist. So you are probably familiar with the whole function of drama in provocative coaching. We always say drama sticks to the brain. Somehow, if you dramatize something, people, clients will remember it much more easily. So, for instance, if you say something like, okay, you want to be more assertive, but if you are more assertive, within your do some more of that matrix, aren't you worried people will be afraid of you, people will be scared when you come into the meeting? I don't think that's a very good thing. You should think about that again if you really want to be more assertive. So that's a normal sort of conversational, verbal approach where the client sets a goal, expresses a goal, and you start saying why that's not a good idea. Now contrast that with dramatizing that. So now you're not just saying your colleagues will be scared of you, but you will dramatize, you will play one of these colleagues. So you will say, okay, well, I'm worried that your colleagues will be totally scared of you when you're so assertive, you know. You will enter the meeting and they go, wait, go away, no, go away, please, take away this terrible person, I can't take it, you know, I'm so scared, you know, and run off to go to the bathroom, away, I'm gone. So that is a simple, dramatic presentation of your point of view. So what you do is mentally you step into somebody or something even, and you sort of enhance the emotion, and that you're acting out that emotion. But I can assure you, if you do that, it will stick to the brain of your client. He will have difficulty getting it out of their head. Not so much because you are a great actor or you are doing a wonderful dramatization, no, but because it is his issue that you are dramatizing. And that's one of the reasons, I think, well, the main reason why it sticks to memory so well. I remember I had this one client who had his office in his house, and he felt a little bit insecure about that. Well, I said, you're absolutely right to be insecure about that. My God, I come in as a client, and you go, oh, what do I smell? Damn it, I smell poop. And you step into, oh my God, it's a dirty, poop-filled diaper I have here. My God, where am I? Is this a horror house or a crack house, or what is it? Is it supposed to be my coach? And years and years later, the same person was saying to me, oh, when I said that, when you said that, I can still remember it. It was so ridiculous, you know. I thought, I'm crazy to even worry about this at all. So he had a good acceptance response. Well, resistance acceptance, actually. This is all familiar to you, I hope. If it isn't, and you are watching this advanced series because you consider yourself at least a beginning provocative coach, practice drama. Just simply, maybe you can go to one of those dramatic association, what's it called, improvisation matches or something like that. It's also a very good idea. In the Netherlands, in our a 1-year provocative training. We also have an improvisation theater guy teaching our people dramatic moves, so to speak. Now, the advanced thing here is not so much the dramatization, because we can consider that a basic, but the next step that Phil Jeremiah has taken this. So what he does these days is not only does he step into characters, he has developed a number of characters that he repeatedly steps into and he plays them. For instance, he has the Italian mother, you know, and he speaks with an Italian accent, and but it's not. He's not even dramatizing something specifically the client has said, but it's just something the client says triggers him to sort of step into the Italian mama. So, for instance, a client is sad, and then Phil steps into the Italian mama, and he will say, "Oh yes, but the mama have a pain, and a big pain for the mama, because the smaller Ben is no good. The smaller Ben has pain too, so they have the Ben pain, and the mama have a pain, and the pain of the Ben is the pain of the mama. Please, 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 Lord, help my little child." you could see where you could do this, and so by doing this so often, Phil has developed this into a character that he can sort of take off the shelf almost, you know, to have a great dramatization without even that much specifics from the client. Just some hurt or some emotion is enough. Well, for instance, I myself, I have the big director. People have problems, you know, it can happen. It's not a big deal, you know. People need to take care of their lives and take responsibility. And, well, there's always those who do and those who don't. So I can take the big director off the shelf to sort of, whenever the client shows any weakness, for instance, and the big director will not be very sympathetic to that. So, as an advanced provocative coach, a possible next step for you is to develop, say, 3, 4, 5 of those characters that you can sort of take off the shelf or channel if you want, and become, to add extra drama sauce to your presentation. And I can assure you there also people will remember. People will remember the Italian mama, and people will remember the big director. Why are people worry about this at all? I understand. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I will be making more movies about advanced provocative techniques. Bye bye.